Jaya Radha Madhavam Kunja Vihari
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 Gopi Chandra Ballabha Girivaradhari
Gopi Chandra Ballabha Girivaradhari
Gopi Chandra Ballabha Girivaradhari
Gopi Chandra Ballabha Girivaradhari
Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
And then we'll sing this Arunodoya Kirtan. The microphones are for you for that too. Adi-lila Aruna Purava Vaje Dvijamani Gora Amani Jage Pakata Sangmuha Loya Sate Gila Nagara Braje Tatai Tatai Bhajalako Kanaganata Hejam Teraro Premedala Dala Sunara Anga Charane Nupura Bhaje Mukunda Madhava Yadava Hari Bolena Bolore Vadana Bore Vichenida Mashe Gelore Rati Divasa Sharira Saje Emana Dolaba Manava Deho Payaki Koro Bhavana Keho Ebina Bajile Yashoda Sutta Charame pori velaje. Emana udita tapana hoile asta. Tila gela bole hoi bevyasa. Tabe keno eve alasa hoi. Navaja hridoya raje. Jivana anitya jana hasar. Tahena navina viparavar. Namashraya kori jatane tumi takaha apana kaje. Jivera kalyana sadhanakam jagate asi e madhuryanam. Avidyati mira tapana rupe vrigagane viraje. Krishna namasudha koriyapan Jurayo bhakati vinoda pran. Nama vina kichu nahiko arocho dabhuvana maje. When a tinge of red on the eastern horizon heralded the sunshine, the jewel of the twice-born Lord Gaurasundar immediately awakened. Taking his devotees with him, he went all over the countryside, visiting towns and villages of Nadia.
Когда на горизонте солнце появляется, еще украшения дважды рожденного Господа Гарасундара немедленно пробуждаются, принимая его преданных, беря своих преданных с собой, он отправляется по деревням, посещая города и деревни Надии.
The mridangas resounded, tat-tai, tat-tai, and the cymbals chimed in time, and Lord Gauranga's footbelts jingled as his golden form trembled slightly in ecstatic love of God. Chimes, yeah. Right.
Господь Гауранга, Господа Гауранги колокольчики звенят на его золотой форме, слегка высочистской любви Господа. Слегка позвучено.
Oh. You have achieved the rare human body. Don't you care for this gift? If you do not serve the darling of Yashoda now, great sorrow awaits you at death.
это как подарок. Если ты не служишь Ешоде, да, Ешода сейчас, это большая кость пробудется до самой смерти.
Each time the sun rises and it sets, a day passes and is lost. Then why do you remain idle and refuse to serve the Lord of the heart?
Каждое время солнце поднимается, входит и восходит, садится, поднимается и садится, и день проходит, и мы теряем время. Тогда почему тебе не оставаться idle? Idle means idle. This one remain idle. Забывает служить Господу своего сердца. А idol, это божество, и забывает служить Господу своего сердца.
And you understand the word idle?
Yeah, idol. This is like Sasha Vigna.
Means like no. Now remain idle means why are you not working? Why are you not doing something to help become Krishna conscious?
Почему ты ничего не делаешь в сознании Кришны? Остаешься бесполезным в сознании Кришны.
Understand this essential fact. Life is temporary and full of all kinds of miseries. So take shelter of the holy name as your only business.
И пойми, это действительный факт, что жизнь временна и полна разных видов страданий. Поэтому прими прибежище у святого имени как твой основной бизнес, как твое основное занятие.
Desiring to bless all souls, the sweet name of Krishna has descended to the material world and now shines like the sun in the sky of the heart, destroying the darkness of ignorance.
Желаемый благословенный все души, сладкое имя Кришны не зашло в материальный мир и сейчас сияет подобно солнцу в небе твоего сердца, разрушая темноту и невежество.
Drink the pure nectar of the holy name of Krishna and thus satisfy the soul of Bhakti Vinod. There is nothing but the holy name within all the 14 worlds.
Святой чистый нектар святого имени Кришны это удовлетворяет душу Бхактивинода. Поэтому ничего, кроме святого имени, нету во всех 14 мирах.
Okay?
Just now we can see you on the screen.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Others who are watching outside can see too.
Okay.
Because there's no need to look at the verse now. Okay? Continuing with the Caitanya-caritamrita. It's Adi-lila, chapter 2. Text number 11. No, it's not on the screen. Only Srimad Bhagavatam class is. Adi-lila, chapter 2, verse 11. Okay. Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattvang yajnanam avyayam prameti paramatmiti bhagavaniti shabdyate. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth say that it is non-dual knowledge and is called the impersonal Brahman, the localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead. Srila Prabhupada's purport. This Sanskrit verse appears as the 11th verse of the first canto, second chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, where Sutta Goswami addresses the questions of the sages headed by Shonaka Rishi concerning the essence of all scriptural instructions. Tattvavida refers to persons who have knowledge of the absolute truth. They can certainly understand knowledge without duality because they are on the spiritual platform. The absolute truth is known sometimes as Brahman, sometimes as Paramatma, and sometimes as Bhagavan. Persons who are in knowledge of the truth know that one who tries to approach the absolute simply by mental speculation will ultimately realize the impersonal Brahman, and one who tries to approach the absolute through yoga practice will be able to realize Paramatma. But one who has complete knowledge and spiritual understanding realizes the spiritual form of Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Devotees of the personality of Godhead know that Sri Krishna, the son of the king of Vraja, is the absolute truth. They do not discriminate between Sri Krishna's name, form, qualities, and pastimes. One who wants to separate the Lord's absolute name, form, and qualities from the Lord himself must be understood to be lacking in absolute knowledge. A pure devotee knows that when he chants the transcendental name Krishna, Sri Krishna is present as transcendental sound. He therefore chants with full respect and veneration. When he sees the forms of Sri Krishna, he does not see anything different from the Lord. If one sees otherwise, he must be considered untrained in absolute knowledge.
Иногда восприятие этого изображения указывает на отсутствие знаний этого абсолюта.
This lack of knowledge, this lack of absolute knowledge, is called Maya.
Недостаток такого знания называется майя.
One who is not Krishna conscious is ruled by the spell of Maya.
Тот, кто не обладает сознанием Кришны, пребывает во власти майя. Сознание присуще Кришне.
One who is not Krishna conscious, but under the control of the rest of the sentence, under the control of a duality in knowledge. In the Absolute, all manifestations of the Supreme Lord are non-dual, just as the multifarious forms of Vishnu, the controller of Maya, are non-dual. Empiric philosophers who pursue the impersonal Brahman accept only the knowledge that the personality of the living entity is not different from the personality of the Supreme Lord. And mystic yogis who try to locate the Paramatma accept only the knowledge that the pure soul is not different from the super soul. The absolute conception of a pure devotee, however, includes all others. A devotee does not see anything except in its relationship with Krishna, and therefore his realization is the most perfect of all. Tanhara Angira Shuddha Kirana Mandala Upanishad Kahe Tanre Brahma Sunirmala. That's verse 12. What verse? What the Upanishads call the transcendental impersonal Brahman is the realm of the glowing effulgence of the same Supreme Person. You have to come closer. Yeah. Purport. 3 mantras of the Mukunda Upanishad, no, sorry, the Mundaka Upanishad, 2.2.9 to 11, give information regarding the bodily effulgence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They state, Hiranmaye Pare Koche Vira Jang Brahma Shikalam Tachurban Jyotish Tat Yad Tat Tad Yad Atma Vido Vibhu. I'm not going to chant all the Sanskrit. Um, so, you want to translate what I've spoken in English?
Комментарий. О сиянии тела Верховной Личности Бога сказано в трех мантрах. Махапрабху Пранишат, 2.2.9, 11, страница 20, Санскрит. Пирания Пара.
In the spiritual realm beyond the material covering is the unlimited Brahmani effulgence, which is free from material contamination. That effulgent white light is understood by transcendentalists to be the light of all lights.
Духовное царство пределом материальных оболочек представляет собой бескрайнее сияние Брамана, свободное от первой материи.
In that realm, there is no need of sunshine, moonshine, fire, or electricity for illumination. Indeed, whatever illumination appears in the material world is only a reflection of that supreme illumination. That Brahman is in front and in back, in the north, south, east, and west, and also overhead and below. In other words, the supreme Brahman effulgence spreads throughout both the material and the spiritual skies.
Брахма пребывает везде, спереди и сзади, на севере и на юге, на западе и на востоке, сверху и внизу. Иными словами, изначальное сияние Брахмана пронизывает оба мира, и духовный, и материальный.
So it says that the light that we have in the material universe is actually just a reflection of the original light, which is Krishna's effulgence of Krishna's body.
Здесь было упомянуто, что свет, который в материальном мире существует, это отблеск, который исходит от Кришны, от духовного мира.
So we can imagine how bright the effulgence of Lord Krishna's body is. If you look at the sun, which is very bright, how bright is Krishna's body?
Только можете себе представить, какое сияние исходит от самого Кришны.
Next verse, 13. Charma chakshi dekhe yaiche surya nirvishesha jnana marge laite nare krishnera vishesha.
Невооруженному глазу солнца предстает мечта ослепительное сияние, подобно ответам
Translation. As with the naked eye, one cannot know the sun except as a glowing substance. Merely by philosophical speculation, one cannot understand Lord Krishna's transcendental varieties.
невооруженному глазу солнца представляет мечта ослепительное сияние, подобно этому одним только философскими рассуждениями невозможно постичь трансцендентное разнообразие, присущее Кришне.
Okay, this next verse is quoted from the Brahma Samhita. Yasha prabha prabhavato jagadananda koti koti svashesha vasudadi vibhuti binam Tad Brahma Nishkala Anantamashesha Bhutam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamahang Bhajami. Translation: I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is endowed with great power. The glowing effulgence of his transcendental form is the impersonal Brahman, which is absolute, complete, and unlimited, and which displays the varieties of countless planets with their different opulences in millions and millions of universes.
Я поклоняюсь религии предвечному всемогущему Господу. Ослепительное сияние его божественного тела – это безличный Брахма, абсолютный, всеобъемлющий и беспредельный. В нем проявлены мириады вселенных с бесчисленными планетами, хранящими бессмертные богатства.
Purport. I'll read the purport and then we'll open for some questions. Purport. This verse appears in the Brahma Samhita, chapter 5, verse 40. Jai Shri Govindatai, Shri Radha Vrija Bihari, Jagannath, Balaram, Lady Subhadra, Govinda Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Each and every one of the countless universes is full of innumerable planets with different constitutions and atmospheres. All these come from the unlimited, non-dual Brahman or complete whole, which exists in absolute knowledge. The origin of that unlimited Brahman effulgence is the transcendental body of Govinda, who is offered respectful obeisances as the original and supreme personality of Godhead. Okay. Question.
I heard the question from this circular that there was Prabhupada mentioned, which I have to write that one. There was in beginning, there was in thought, there said it's unlimited universe. Each and every one is countless universes full of uninnumerable planets with different constitutions and atmosphere. Can you explain what is like different constitutions and atmospheres in different planets?
The different planets are just like the sun, which is considered a planet, is basically a very fiery place. It's hot. The atmosphere is fire. It's hot. It's fire. Whereas the Earth is mostly earth and water. The moon atmosphere is more etherical than the atmosphere is. And every planet, the bodies of the inhabitants are Well, they vary. If you're on the sun, which there is actually life on the sun, actually civilized life, it's a heavenly planet. But the, um, the, the bodies of the people there are the main element is fire. So, and a little earth, a little water, a little, but primarily fire. Our body is primarily. Yes, yes, of course.
That was mentioned that like sun, that like also that like the атмосфера, на Солнце атмосфера такая, что там living beings, they give different bodies, yeah, because on sun, that like sun so shining, that so hot.
Yes.
И тела там отличаются от тел материального мира, что сильное сияние солнца, другие тела.
Okay. Okay. Did that answer the question? And it's possible because the soul, the spirit soul, cannot be burned by fire, withered by the wind, moistened by water. The soul is not affected by the material elements.
Душа, она не может так затронуться сильными материальными элементами, водой, огнем, ветром.
So there's no difficulty for the soul with the proper kind of body to live on the sun or to live on any other planet for that matter.
На самом деле для души нету препятствий жить на других планетных системах, на Солнце, на другой планете. То, что ее ничто не может закрыться ни Солнце, ни вода, ни
In the microphone. Well, either. Yeah, it'd be good if the questions are in English, then.
А почему материя называется сферной, если мы читали, что все является целиком? То есть сверху, снизу, сзади, спереди.
You read that like why we should be that material body is useless. And we read that everything is absolute. Why is material useless?
I'm not understanding the question.
I'm asking the specific question,
Yes.
The material that like he asked everything absolute. But is material also absolute or they are not absolute?
Absolute refers to the soul and to Krishna.
Абсолют, оно относится к душе и к Кришне.
Yeah. Where our bodies are is a temporary unnatural condition for the soul.
Это как для души, это как оболочка временная.
Natural for the soul, in the spiritual world, the soul expands, so to speak, and we all have our relationship with Krishna.
В духовном мире у нас есть личные отношения с Кришной, и как душа, она все время как бы увеличивается.
And in the material world, because we are here because of our rebelliousness against Krishna.
И как бы мы в материальном мире находимся, то что мы не согласились как бы сотрудничать с Кришной.
So each soul has to accept some kind of material body according to their past desires and their past activities.
И все живые существа, которые получают материальные тела, они получают в соответствии с прошлыми поступками, с прошлой деятельностью.
Другой задаешь вопрос.
I have a little bit different question.
Я опираюсь на строго то, что мы прочитали в книге Прабхупады.
Надо нам просто было вот этот момент прочитать. Какой стих ты можешь, я могу
Ну,
тебе
я сейчас давайте поищу.
как
А потом такой вопрос.
Just he wants to find that place what he wants to ask, and he a little bit later will be asked question. Мы прочитаем. How many verses today read? Like 14, 13, 12, 11.
We only read to
Start from 11, yeah. From 11 till 14.
yeah.
Здесь стиха прочитали, ты можешь хватать.
Конечно, сегодня. Да, я знаю.
You have any questions? Usually everyone they are wanting some any question. You know, it doesn't matter how it is or without the discussion. Maybe some from another side, partner, not shy.
Best you're speaking to the microphone. Microphone is not a loudspeaker microphone. It's just so that others who are watching outside can hear also.
But try to tell step by step because
And he's translating to Russian also.
Я спрашивал о вашем вопросе. Материя, она может быть какой-то энергией смешана, чтобы для будущего какого-то этапа. Can you understand question?
I'm not sure if I understand it or not. But we are, the souls are in the material universe. Everything living is a soul. And we are here because of our rebellious attitude towards God. And we are constantly the souls are constantly going from one body to another body. Sometimes human bodies, sometimes animal bodies, sometimes plant bodies. So and the body changes according to our desire and to our karma, we call it. So just like you may desire to have, you need to want a car, so you want to buy a. So you want to buy a Rolls-Royce car, but you can only afford to buy a Ford. Okay. So karma is like that. Because of our past activities, we may deserve to get a very nice situation in the next lifetime. Or let me say it a different way. Because of our past, because of our desire may be, say, I desire that I become a king somewhere. But by my karma, because of my past activities, I may only some low position in the material society.
Но карма в зависимости от наших поступков, желаний, и карма такая, что мы просто какими-то обычными служащими появляемся в обществе.
But we've been going through this cycle for millions, and we can't even determine when we started this.
Мы даже не помним, как давно этот цикл начался.
But the ultimate goal
Конечная цель
is to develop pure love of God and go back to the spiritual world.
развить сознание Кришны и вернуться назад к Господу.
And we have here knowledge of how to practice the path to go back to the spiritual world.
У нас вот есть все, каждое писание, чтобы вернуться назад к Господу.
And that's what that's what these classes are all about.
И вот эти классы, которые мы проводим, они как раз об этом рассказывают.
And that's what our organization is also all about,
И также
teaching
наша
these things.
организация, она как раз она организована к тому, чтобы человек вернулся к Господу.
Did that help? Okay. I'm supposed to stop at 8:30. But we have these classes every day. Every day at 7:45 we do this class every morning. So hopefully, everyone can come back with some more classes. Okay. Oh, let me just check. See, there's a comment outside. There's no comments. Okay. So for officially, we'll end the